Hey guys, it's Mike or Desolate. This is a video on the creature server, creature factions, whatever. Basically, I have no reason to play on the server anymore. None of the guys in my faction play anymore, and I'm running it with myself, one alt account, and two guys who come on once in a blue moon. So, since no one gets on anymore, and the recent updates done to the server I don't like, so I think I'm done with the server. So I'm going to document our progress since the beginning, show what we've done, and that's pretty much it. But they enabled TNT for raiding, and that's great. So explosions work, you can blow up bases, stuff like that, all the good stuff. But if you want levels for MCMMO, mobs don't do it anymore. You have to either pay or go to like a PvP arena where you'll lose power, you'll die over and over again, and no one PvPs in the server because it's all YouTubers and just kids that want to play with the creatures. But I'm lagging a little because of all these skeletons, but well, not really. But anyway, amongst that, the server's always filled with donators. And if you're not a donator, you either have to wait till reset or you'll get lucky. Like 1 out of 100 chance you'll actually get in. And that's why most people don't get on anymore. And that's why I won't get on as soon as my membership, which I got for free, expires. But this is the faction home. We got a level 30 enchantment table. I found this mob spawner when I first joined the server after Judgment Day. And well, after they reset the map and everything, and it was the base for our faction ever since. So here it's just like a repair chest for MCMMO repair, and that's where you use this. But this is my inner chest, just some decent stuff. I never really finished. I threw out the heads and the shoes that were not protection for. I'm trying to find unbreaking for this. And then I could throw that on there, but I don't really care anymore. You have a wood chest, dirt, sand, and gravel, or just miscellaneous. Stone, there's lots of it. Just random blocks also. Mob drops, if you think that's a lot, it's really not. Though that's just like there in case we need it. We have more downstairs, and we have some in there to sell. Just a bunch of food, we'll never starve. Bows, some enchanted. We got plenty of arrows, same as before. These are the books. We got plenty of books, plenty of leather. Just books that we tried enchanting. Alright enchantments, but not really stuff that we're looking for. These are just crappy tools that are just there for the get-go. If we need anything, we can grab them. Valuables. This isn't all of it. There's a lot more, but as you can see, like your ores, ender pearls, just TNT, stuff like that. And miscellaneous armor, saddles, just this crap. We got an obsidian supply, because after they enabled TNT, we surrounded the base in obsidian for the most part, like this base, and then about 15 or 5 blocks out, depending on which side and where you're standing from, it's like stone with 1 layer of obsidian, then to it's surrounded by water basically, so it's not raid proof, but it's like a simple hybrid cannon can break through, but it's an attempt to raid proof a base. Just a farm where you get some food, carrots. Andy made this look nicer. AFK pool, potato farm. This is like our selling chest. Don't know why somebody dumped their stuff in there, but yeah. These are leaves. And then this is just your basic farming surplus. You go down here, this is floor number 2. You got your raid chests. They're really filled with crap. The only person who's got like decent stuff is this guy, or Imaba, because he's got an infinity bow. This is my chest. I just keep garbage armor. Everything that's good is in my ender chest because that is unrateable. And then here's got nether warts. These really give too much because we've got too many nether warts, as you can see. These are all our supplies for potions, and we used a lot of it to make potions. I think we have too many, but you can never have too many, right? Or is that just... I don't know. Anyway, we tried to make it look like a lab, sort of. It worked, I think. It looks nice. This whole base looks nice for a factions base, and the fact that we have not been raided yet is surprising, but I'll take it. This is a raid wall. Hasn't been updated in 2 months, since a week after Judgment Day. The reset after Judgment Day, that one. That's our progress in base raiding in a week. We just haven't bothered updating it, and half the kids don't even get on anymore. This is our storage room. You've got your other armor, like miscellaneous, like gold, chain, leather. Mainly we keep this instead of burning it, because if we were going to continue playing, if you get repair up to 600, you can scavenge. So, like, you can get gold from the chest plates and shit. So, diamond tools, iron tools. These are the extra ores. We got too much redstone, too much lapis, lots of coal, iron. We got plenty of stuff. This just crap. Miscellaneous. Torches, of course. These are like our random mob drops. We had more gunpowder, but I don't know where it went, I guess. Arrows, as you can tell. Bones. Yep. Lava buckets for raids. Water buckets just in case. Music discs I got from fishing. Enchanted bows, which can be used for anything, like if you want to merge them together and create a god bow or not. And then queen bows, just for whatever you need. More enchanted bows. I'm telling you that skeleton spawner is great. Just a bunch of sets of iron armor, diamond armor, iron armor. We had too much food up there, so we have more food here. Go figure. Diamond swords, and then just random swords. That was the 3rd level. Oh well. Here we have a like lower enchantment table for lower level enchantments, and not many people know about this, but if you do raid us, server's lagging or not. I guess he never reset the torch, or he did, but okay, I don't know. Anyway, something wrong with that. Anyway, this is Andy's bat cave. I'm not gonna show anything in here, but this is it. He had a dispute with the other members, and he ended up branching off, making his own thing with us, and yeah, because they're dicks, and they're an asshole to him. These are just random chests, like distract you. Just dumb chests. But you go here, press that button, fall down here, and then you're at like the bottom floor. We had no room for this. One of the guys cleared out maybe like 100 times 100 room down here, and it pissed me off because when they enabled TNT, I had to fill it all in and then surround the base in water. But since it was like unsafe to leave our base because everyone started making their base around us, and people are assholes. And if I was never gonna pay for bronze again, I wasn't able to like warp out unless I did slash spawn. But basically, this is just so I can fish underground without having to leave. Covers this whole place, but yeah. So that's our faction base. We also have a sky base, which was very good and useful, but was also a decoy until like I was gone for 2 weeks because I had an exchange student, but the other kids never got on for some fucking reason, and so they all got kicked because they were inactive, and our base was somebody tried claiming our base, but they tried to claim this base, which is right above our base down there, and it didn't really work well. But yeah, and it took our bookshelves. But this is decoy base. It used to be good when we first had it, and that's pretty much it. And yeah, so you go down here. Alright, I'm glad I actually landed in water. I didn't know if it was there or not. We have a trap set up. We caught a lot of people with this. It's kind of pointless. You go in here, it's like you can't walk out. And since the land is claimed, you're stuck. And then we're up top and we pour lava there if we get raided. But other than that, we have one more thing, and that's a blaze spawner, which is how we also make profit. Just fire resistant potions and shit, the usual. And then you go up here and you got your blaze spawner producing blazes. And then he tried to make this look nice. I don't know if you can see it because I have my brightness on lowest, but anyway, that's kind of our base. It's kind of everything. We have not been raided since Judgment Day. Like, since that whole escapade, and since starting on this server after the reset, we have not been raided once. No one has tried except for somebody who's tempted to blow us up with a TNT cannon and failed, like, terribly. And I don't know. You could say I wouldn't say we're the most powerful just because we don't have as many numbers anymore. We don't have any numbers anymore, really. But I think we have one of the strongest bases in the actual server. And when everyone did play, we did raid a shit ton of people. And people were hating us. Like, people complained about us and got our faction disbanded multiple times. Because we found ways to, like, crash. To have you crash if you tried to look us up. We had guys that would join factions and raid from the inside out because that was the only way to raid, because of TNT was disabled, chest protection was on, they had locket, like, it was just a shitstorm. And we basically found ways to bypass it. And yeah, so this server isn't doing it for me anymore. It's basically a pay to play. You have to pay to get in if you ever want to play. You have to pay to get, like, MCMMO or money or stuff. I think it's like, yeah, like, look, you can, you have to buy memberships, but if you actually want to get in, and then you can buy MCMMO credits, spawners, like, as in where I found the skeleton spawner legit, people can go and buy like a skeleton spawner, like an enderman spawner, for $10. Like, this is real money. So if you basically have money to spend, you can get an enderman spawner and just get ender pearls. Like, I don't know, it's just ridiculous. It's like, it's not like even XP you could buy. It's not like something that I want. I mean, a lot of servers do this, but it's like not something that I like, because there are servers that you can pay, like, you don't have to pay to actually get into the server, and you can get, like, MCMO stats legit, and, like, this stuff legit, but this server, it's not happening, as in, you can't really get MCMO stats legit anymore, unless you farm players somehow. And spawn killing's off, so you can't do that if you raid someone. We got into deep shit so many times because of that. Deep shit as you can get in a Minecraft server, I don't know. And I just don't want to put money towards this server. No one plays anymore, so that was basically our tour. This is our progress with it, and I think I'm just done with it. I'm gonna try getting on every now and then. I'm gonna make sure we keep our land, like our power, but I want to see someone raid us, and I doubt it will happen, but if it does, that's awesome. Either way, thanks for watching. See ya.